What's up? It's day 127. Climbing up Mount Webster right now, which is, oh man, it's a 3,000 foot climb essentially. There's like an initial 27 or 2,800 foot climb, and then it just turns into a little whoop-de-doo to the top. In the end, I think it's like right around 3,000 exactly. And of course, I don't know if you can see behind me. That all right there, that's trail. It's not too steep here, but it just came up a rock face. It's really nice up here, it's quiet. I'm by myself. Nibbles and Smash, they're up ahead of me, probably 20 minutes. I just had some water drinking I felt like doing this morning. Sometimes I like to just sit by a stream or a spring, I guess, where water just comes right out of the ground. If I find something like that, a lot of times I'll sit down and drink a couple bottles of water and camel up, as they say. It's kind of a good policy. Helps you to carry less water. Oh yeah, see, like this thing just goes straight up, all the way up there is where I'm heading right now. But yeah, so I carry 1.3 liters of water kind of at all times, and then and what that is, that's a point, it might be 1.4, it's like a 0.6.5 liter Catadine bottle that's pretty much full. And then I have a 700 milliliter, which is 7/10 of a liter, smart water bottle. See, there you go. There's a smart water bottle. There's the Catadine. Smart water bottle right now has what we call Zoom juice in it, which is Carnation Instant Breakfast. Two of those, which is 26 grams of protein, a little flavor, and it has some milky flavor to it. And then I add enough coffee to where it actually tastes like coffee. And I'll nurse that through the morning. And then I also eat another like 20 to 30 grams of protein via protein bars. And I normally just do like a Nature Valley protein bar. They just taste better than some of those like Metarex or some of those other companies that are really, aggressive for working out. But this is actually a pretty easy climb here in the Whites, because like a lot of the climbs here so far have just been really, really big rock slabs, big boulders. You really spent a lot of time grabbing onto trees and going up these like little root systems. But anyway, we'll see where this takes us, won't we? Thanks for watching. I always appreciate people checking out the videos. I don't know if you had a chance to watch Jimmy's. I think it's just if you, on your search bar for your YouTube, if you just type in Jimmy Appalachian Trail, Jimmy has a channel where he interviews hikers, and he caught Nibbles and myself back about somewhere in Pennsylvania. Gave us a little 10-minute interview, and then right afterwards was Fumbles. We know her too. We traveled with her for a couple weeks. Check that out if you're bored. I know you're bored right now because you're watching these videos. But yeah, like I told him, this has kind of been my little hobby on trail. And also, I wanted to give not just myself, but people who have like cabin fever, who want to be out hiking. You know, when you're getting ready to buy your gear in the winter time for your summer backpacking, whether you're just doing one trip or doing a section or a through hike somewhere, watching these videos and seeing the way that people climb around the mountains and hike, it's always really interesting. Helped me a lot, helped me make decisions about gear, and hopefully in like the next you know, we only have about 4 weeks left on trail, maybe a little less than that, but afterwards I'll review every single piece of gear that I have in exhaustive detail. Actually, I won't go exhaustive, but it'll probably exhaust you to have to watch. So that's all I mean by that. But I'm going to talk about everything from my Lansky knife and why I made the decision to purchase this and where I got it. And spoiler alert, it's a $6 knife and it weighs just over an ounce. And if you want to get a lighter knife, you're going to pay $60 for it, not have as much blade, and it probably won't be as sharp either. Mine isn't as sharp as Nibbles, but it's a great knife. You can get them at Tri-County Building Supply in Spruce Pine, North Carolina, or Southern States sells them right on their countertop. But it's been a great knife for the trail. Anyway, I'll talk about, you know, obviously I like to talk about shoes. I'll talk about my 6 Moon Designs Fusion 50 pack and how it did. Talk about the shorts I wear, the underwear, socks, string, rope, the Z-Packs Duplex, which we've been using, my Enlightened Equipment Enigma 20 degree 900 fill down quilt, the Sea Summit Cool Max sheet, which is okay. I like it for some things and then I hate it for others. So we'll talk about everything. So when the season's over, stay tuned for that. I'll try to get that done right away. Anyway, have a good day, and maybe we'll see what's at the top of this insane climb. see that little cairn on that peak? We were just there like 30 seconds ago. Looking farther east into the range. Up underneath this cloud over here is, you can't see it, there's Mount Washington behind this peak. We're going to be working our way up that far ridge today after we hit this peak. We should be getting up within a couple miles of Mount Washington tonight, and then we'll hit that in the morning, and maybe we'll even get out of this mountain range by tomorrow. Probably not. Probably it'll be the next morning, but we're I think about halfway through or 2/3 of the way in at this point, so we're still in the belly of the beast, that's for sure. It has been awesome. My left leg is, or not my left leg, my right leg has been really tired, just around the knee. I don't have any tearing or anything going on in there. Just all this super hard up and down has been really tiring it out. And we did 17 miles in here yesterday, which is a lot. Today we're only shooting for, I think, 10. So anyway. Hey. Those are some cool ladies. Well, if you ever want to know what it's like to hike up the side of a shoulder, this is it. This is pretty cool. Did some good hiking today. This rock here, this isn't abnormal. This is actually a lot easier than most of them because you can actually walk right up it. But there have been a lot of these here in the last quarter mile. Some of them you definitely need 4 hands, or 2 hands, 2 feet. But you know what I mean. Where are we?
We are at the top of Mount Jackson, now 1851.4. Our elevation is 4,052 feet.
Thank you, Nibbles.
Now let's hit it to Mitts Spring Hut.
Where we're gonna eat cake.
Cake.
Cake. Let's look up and see what's above us. Blue sky. So we're on top of Mount Jackson, and then right in front of us there's a little hut about 2 miles out, and then we're going to follow that ridge all the way up to the top of Mount Washington. So it should be I don't know how far we're going to make it today. I guess we're going to make it up the ridge a little bit. This is the Mizpah hut. People pay $145 a night to stay at these huts, and they're all over the Whites, and they're all really interesting, really nice little places. They're part of the Appalachian Mountain Club. We'll just go inside and check it out here in a second. Yeah, it's sweet, man.
But they have a lot of protein. Like this has, well, this only has 13 grams. One of them has like 18 grams.
Continue day 127. This is we're in the Whites, and we just went through Mezpa hut, and we're climbing to the next hut, which is where we're going to stay tonight, right before Mount Washington. It's Jefferson Peak. I'm sorry, that's Eisenhower Peak. It's a blue blaze, so we're not going up there. And then that tall one with the antennas, that's Mount Washington. That's the weather station. Yeah, he's just running. He's just ridge running right now. The wind's blowing to our right. No, that's a real glider. There's a human being in that thing. Yeah, right. There he is.
Oh, there's two. What? Oh, there is another one. What?
I don't even know what to follow anymore.
It's a whole fleet.
Check out this crane for doing trail work. It's super cool. Got a trail crew over here. It's pretty awesome. That's where we're staying, right there.